Every CEO that I know wants to cultivate innovation. I mean, we hear about it all the time. I mean, if you don't recreate yourself as an organization, some competitor is going to recreate what you're doing, and so it's really important that innovation is top of mind with everybody in the organization, and that it's not chaotic. I mean, it's got to be organized, well planned out innovation. It's not to say that, having free time to think about that, where you take a half-hour timeout every day or a 1-hour timeout, a day timeout per week, whatever it is. Companies come at it in different directions, but you do have to have some time to think freely and have some free thought time. Another way, though, to get at it is to make it part of the agenda. Okay, innovation. It's important to everybody, and so how do you get at it? Well, one tool that you can use, one way to get at it is make it a high priority for your company. So it starts with the CEO. So what are your top 5 priorities for the next 90 days? Let's just say the next 90 days. What are the top 5 priorities for you to achieve your vision, which includes innovation, because you can't get to your vision for the company without innovating and staying ahead of competition. And so having that in your top 5 priorities, and maybe it's number 1, and I know companies where it is number 1, innovation. So what is this? As the CEO, what are you doing to foster that, to move that forward in your organization? So you provide all of your direct reports with your top 5 priorities for the next 90 days, and in there is innovation. And then you ask your team for their top 5 priorities, and they must include innovation. There's got to be something there in innovation that's meaningful, and that's why your priority is very important, because they're going to take your lead and see what you're doing in that regard, and it'll ripple through. Okay, and it's really critical. You talk about cascading things through the organization. You want to be able to cascade through your organization innovation. And how you do that is get it into your top 5 priorities. Every 90 days, there should be something at the top of your list and at the top of every one of your direct reports list on innovation and how you're going to achieve it. Specific plans, measurable plans, and then it gets cascaded into their direct reports and their direct reports throughout the organization. It's a great tool. It's really important that everybody has that in their 90-day priorities. It's really critical the CEO does. And then you've got to do what you said you were going to do. As the CEO, you've got to hold yourself accountable to achieve what you just told all of your team you were going to achieve on innovation. And then hold everybody else accountable for it, because holding people accountable to get it done is really critical. And innovating will really determine your success in the future.